Good morning, guys. Today is Monday, 6th of April. It's right after Easter. I'm a bit sick and it's a bit cold. The mornings are cold. But yeah, I just thought I would just do a quick little video to show you a bit the evolution of all the plants. Some of them are already outdoors, some are still indoors. I will show you all that right now. I try to make a short video because I always tend to do a 40-minute video, but try to be a bit shorter today. So sorry for the mess, but this is the terrace today. Some plants are already outdoors. Some are I've just put outdoor recently, like yesterday or 2 days ago, and some others I already put them a bit before, thinking I would just try to see if they will handle a bit more the cold. So let's start from here. The plants, some flowers and all. This is the granadillo. It doesn't look too well right now, but I try not to care too much about this plant anymore because I try to please it all the time and to make it feel super good and all, and it's always the same. So I thought this time I would just let it live its life. So I put it already maybe 2 weeks ago. It's still a bit fresh in the morning. I think it went, the lower was like 3 degrees, but it's growing. Some new leaves are coming and all, and as you can see also maybe a cactus there. These are the dragon fruit. I put some of them in different pots just to see. So it handled already 3 degrees as well. Let's see how they do. Here I have some lemon trees. They spent the whole time outdoor. They don't look too well, to be honest. They didn't grow much even last year. It's okay, it's just an experiment. Here is my avocado that spent the whole winter outdoor as well. I just protect this with the frost cloth. But as you can see, lots of new growth. Try to focus a bit more. Lots of new growth. All these leaves are new, so it's waking up slowly. It's good. Some more dragon fruit. Put them there very recently. This is also a very sketchy avocado. The leaves are very ugly, but the thing is about this avocado is that it grew only during winter. It was a seed that I planted I believe last summer, in the end of summer, and it grew only from October, something like that, indoor, and it still grew like 40 centimeters, and it's starting to grow new leaves, so it's fine. And it was just an experiment, I think, and it also grew in a place very cold and very humid, because it was in the entrance of my apartment and it's not warmed up at all. Some atemoya or chirimoya, very small. These ones, compared to the others that I will show you, are very small, and I was thinking I would plant these ones in the ground and see what would happen. So probably I will go to my parents and plant this. I'm not sure they will survive, but just an experiment. The other outdoor avocado that was protected, yeah, this one was protected as well. So lots of new leaves, some bugs, but it's still, this one is quite well, feeling very well this way. Has the sun the whole day, so it's waking up quite nicely. Some other plants here. Already probably mentioned this in another video. This is a plant that we eat. It's very good. And here are some loquats. Always forget, I think it's loquat in English. I planted these seeds, totally forgot about them, and then they grew. Probably I will remove them from there. Here are 2 other temoya. This one was my tallest one. It's like 70 centimeters. It's growing lots of new shoots. try to focus a bit better. But yeah, as you can see, lots of new shoots from there. This one has been already there for 2 or 3 weeks. Same as I said before, I put them a bit earlier so that, because these were in a place where it was not warmed at all, so they were quite used to the cold, and as you can see, I put them outdoor. It was a bit more cold and they still ended very well. So these two are quite good. These here are other trees. These are kaki trees that my parents brought from Sicily, and they won't stay here. I'm supposed to sell them to some people I know, but these are, I believe, grafted. So these are two types of fig tree, kaki trees. Here we have my male mountain papaya. So as you can see, these little flowers here, these are the male ones, and so they will never produce fruits. And the same also, I put it a bit earlier than the other outdoor. They already have leaves and all, so they can handle it quite well. I know they're also more resistant. I think it's 1 meter tall, maybe a tiny bit more. And since it's a male and it doesn't produce fruit, thinking I would even let it outdoor the next summer, just as an experiment, because we had -4. I believe they can handle -2, -3, but here it's quite more protected, and we had like -4, and that's it. So I think it would survive, probably lose all its leaf and maybe the top would be a bit more damaged, but in a way I think it will survive. Speaking of mountain papaya, this is the female one, so lots of new leaves. I put it way more recently here. As you can see, some of the leaves are very sketchy, a bit damaged already because there was some wind. But that's quite nice is this. So the fruits are turning yellow, so they are very small. Normally the fruit is more supposed to be like, let's say, this size. So these were the first, and they are quite soft. So I think I will remove them very soon. I won't eat them, of course, just to see if they're, how it is inside, the seeds and all. And yeah, it's already growing some new leaves. So this is the same size as the other. I don't know why they are so sketchy and like a river. But yeah, this one I will still keep it indoor for sure during winter, because it has fruits. Here we have my enormous tamarillo, which is higher, taller than me now. Very sketchy as well. I don't know why I cannot have some straight plant. But as you can see, a very nice trunk. So last year, it's been already, I have it for 2 years, I believe. And so this one, I kept it in my grow tent 2 years ago, and it was very small. It was making one leaf falling, one leaf falling. So it was very in a bad shape. And then when I put it outdoor during last spring, it started to grow crazy. And yeah, here we are. So as you can see, very, very, very big leaves. And they are very, yeah, they are handling this recent scent very well. It's pushing some more new leaves, so I think it's a beautiful plant. I'm not sure I will have fruit this year. I don't know if I should also maybe chop the top so that it starts to branch, because at some point that you won't enter my house. I mean, I have a high ceiling, but yeah, I don't know what to do exactly. Quickly, here we have the passion fruits. So it's not the traditional passion fruit, these are the ones from Brazil. So these are the big and yellow. I think it's called Flavicarpa. So I have one here with a quite big trunk that is turning woody, and I have 3 here, so in a quite small pot. but I think it should be okay. And I put them quite recently. This one is behind the tamarillo so that it keeps a bit of a shadow. It's because this is quite sensitive to the sun. I will show you here. This one here, when they turn silvery like that, when it turns silvery, this is a dead leaf. So the old ones, I think they will handle quite well because they are way thicker, but this is too fragile. And but anyway, I thought I would just already put them here. It's quite nice for them to get used to the sun already. And I have lots of new vines, so it's growing crazy already. They already grew really big, so hopefully this year, I'm very optimistic, but I will have fruits on these ones. And that's why I have 4 of them, because from one plant you cannot have fruit. They have to cross pollinate, blah blah blah. So hopefully it works. If I have flowers on both of them, that's perfect for me. I will hand pollinate if needed. And here also, I forgot to show, in this big pots I have an avocado. It's also quite well protected with these big tamarillo leaves, because these are quite new, and last year it didn't grow at all, and this year already in few months it grew all these leaves. So again, quite optimistic, and hopefully it grows better this time. And yeah, that's it. I think for the outdoor, that's what I wanted to say. 11 minutes, that's quite okay. And now let's do 10 more minutes indoor, because I still have some plants that I repotted yesterday. So we are here indoor. So I have a space which is just next to the terrace, that lots of the plants, so the passion fruits and all, they were here, and since they are outdoor, I have a bit more space here. So what I did is I repotted this one and this one. So this avocado here grew very well, so it was inside my grow tent the whole winter. And this is an avocado that was really kind of in a bad shape, and yeah, I was not expecting anything from it, and then suddenly started to push a lot of new branches. So all these were like, maybe in a week time, it started to grow crazy. And I quite like the way it is, because even though the trunk is quite sketchy, it's really like a little canopy kinda. So I could put some new plants right under it. Yeah, it could be nice. And I quite like it. All these leaves are new. And I thought, the thing is that in the grow tent, you can imagine I have a 1x1 meter grow tent, and yeah, it's shadowing everything under. So I thought, for the moment, I want to make some of my plant indoor inside the grow tent. I want them to have the full light, so I put this one here, and hopefully it's fine in the coming days. I hope the leaves won't dry, or that there is no damage before I put it outdoor. And here the same, I had a papaya, normal papaya. It's a bit damaged already, I can see. I had to really remove all the soil and stuff, so the roots were bone dry. Don't know what will happen with this one. They are very sensitive to over watering, so this mix was already a bit wet, or not wet, but tiny bit humid, so I still didn't water it. I will see what I will do with it. But yeah, it was quite nice already, like 40 centimeter. I thought I would just keep it like that, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I still have one pot to plant something else. So now let's go inside the grow tent. And here we are. I reorganized a bit everything yesterday, because the idea is to really have the center of the grow tent well lit, because this is where I have all the new plant coming, these 4 here, and all the others. Then let me show you a bit quickly evolution of everything. So my mango tree is finally waking up quite nicely. As you can see here, some new leaves here also on this side. I think, yeah, it's pushing also some new leaves here. So it's pushing lots of new leaves. All these actually are new leaves. It almost dropped everything, and yeah, so I'm quite happy with it. I think finally it's settling. It's happy. Speaking of mango, I have two new right here, very young ones, 1 week old each of them. The one on the right is a bit younger. So these are from mango. I just had it bought in the supermarket. I wanted to try more. I have another mango in one of the pot there, but there is no light going there, so it didn't grow at all this whole time, and I may cut it at some point. About the jackfruits, so yesterday when I checked them, they have quite nice roots because they're already showing on the down part of the pot. And what I did yesterday for both of them, so there's one here also that has a nicer trunk already, quite woody. I cut all the side shoots because it had lots of both of them had lots of side shoots, so all here on the side you can see already, and they were quite long, but I want to focus on them growing upwards for the moment, and then when they will reach like 70 centimeter I will let them branch if they want, but now it's a bit too soon, I believe. And I think because also I can see it's hard for them to push some new leaves on the top, and or take a bit more time, so I thought, yeah, I will give them this help. Some of these trees here, which are my roses apple, these grew very lot, so there was nothing last autumn, like they really grew their whole life is indoor, and they are like 40, the tallest are almost 50 centimeter. The thing is that there are 4 of them in a tiny pot, and one is so small that it doesn't grow anymore, and I have to repot them at some point because they are getting too big. So these are quite nice trees, but the fruit is very delicious, but the thing is that it cannot handle the cold, so I don't know how I will do, or I will experiment maybe with the smallest outdoor. My coffee tree, all these are new leaves on top. It seems a bit in a rough shape, like losing losing some leaves, but I think I noticed yesterday the soil was really bone dry, and I gave it lots of water, so I think there are some issues sometimes with the watering, but all these are new leaves, and I'm still very happy with the way it grew because it was almost nothing. This one I didn't touch much, the papaya. As you can see, the leaves are still very shitty. I mean, the oldest one, these are the newest, and it keeps growing and growing and growing, so I know it's fine, but and it's a bit too early to put it outdoor because we still have like 5-6 degrees Celsius at night, and I don't want to risk it, so I will wait a bit more for this one. But yeah, it's quite tall. It's the first time I'm keeping my papayas alive. I have way more here also. First time I keep them alive after post winter, so which is very good, because I love papayas and I always wanted to grow one tree. So this one is the most promising one, so I will wait for the right moment before I put it outdoor. And just have these issues here, but hopefully when it's outdoor and there are some bugs, maybe there are some bugs, I don't know. I thought it was the soil, but I keep giving it, I treat it with all these products here, and it's still the same. But anyway, I will see how it handles outdoor. More papayas here. So this I repotted here, and this also little papaya is the same as the one I just showed you before. They were together in a pot, and I just separated them. Sorry. Here, this is one of the big pot that I repotted yesterday. So this is my tallest temoya. It's 5 centimeters from touching the top, and it was in a very small container, and I thought I would just put everyone here. I didn't want to separate anyone because separating is a risk of damaging the roots. And I think, and that's what I want to experiment a bit more, is that some plant they can really go well together in a pot, because here I have 5 of them and the 5 of them are growing and growing and growing. So I think sometimes only putting one is not that good. Maybe they help each other, or they have everything they want, they need in the pots, and they don't mind having someone else also eating all these good nutriments with them. But yeah, I have one of the papaya which is there, which is very good, and it's quite tall. It's almost as tall as the other one. So these two also, I don't want to cut them. I'm thinking I will let them this whole summer outdoor like that, and then if they grow even bigger, I think I will just put them in a bigger container. But I will always leave them all together because it's growing super well. Some of the new branches fell. I think it pushed too many branches all together, and when I touched it, some of them fell. I don't mind that. But all these are handling it. So it's growing really crazy. And these are all these, and the ones that I just showed you outdoor are the same age. Some of them are like 20 centimeter tall. This one is 170-meter tall. And yeah, so that's the effect of this grow tent. And I think also it's the substrate. I already talked about it in another video. But yeah, it's quite nice like this. I think, I'm not saying this year of course it won't fruit, it's way too young, but in few years it's quite almost ready. And yeah, it has already a nice trunk here, quite nice thickness and all. So not grafted, but it's going very well for the moment. So all these papayas also, lots of new leaves growing in each of them, all of them. And yeah, I repotted it in a quite sandy substrate because, as you can see here, I have my way of mixing all this. So I have some soil, some sand, and some mineral substrate, which are the same as this one, and a bit of compost and all. And I think it's quite good because the water goes lower very quickly, and it's impossible to have water over watering them. Here are my feijoa. So they were super tiny and I thought they would never grow, and now they start to grow like crazy. It's a tree that apparently handles up to -20, and I found that fruit in a bio shop. So I will for sure plant all these in the ground with my parent. Maybe not all of them because it's quite a lot, but I will soon separate them, and I will give it to my parents, and they will plant them in the ground. And then in a few years we'll have feijoa, because here in the pots it's not good. It's too small, and I might even let them outdoor this winter. I mean they are a bit too young for the moment, but yeah, I think it's a fruit that I never see anywhere else. 2 small papayas. Yeah, I'm still growing them. I think I'll overwater this one because it's not in a good shape, but this one is developing quite nicely. And then to finish here, so I said I wouldn't do 40 minutes. I think I will do 20, which is fine. It's still my big avocados. So it's just as a reminder, there was nothing here in this container when I put it indoor, or there was like there was just one, which was this one. This is the first that went out, and it was like maybe 20 centimeter. All the rest grew inside the container, inside the grow tent. So there are 4.5, because there is still a tiny one here that's growing, and I should remove it. I already cut it and it keeps regrowing. And there's also a mango that doesn't grow. But all of these here are 4 avocados planted from supermarkets, avocado the bought, and I still have some seeds also. As I already said in a previous video, but I was never a avocado person. Like, I was always killing them too easily, and I thought they were not growing well and all. But yeah, this winter I kind of changed my mind because of all of these ones and the one I just showed before. I think I understood something about them. But yeah, lots of this one is beautiful, lots of new leaves, so kind of can't wait to put this one outdoor. I don't think I will repot this one, not this time, because it's way too, I don't know how to do it, because they are quite in a small container, 4 of them plus the mango. If I separate them, so there's no soil in there, just mineral substrate. I water them quite often, and yeah, I'm a bit scared to repot it, but I will have to do it at some point. I think I will wait a bit more and probably last next autumn or next spring, I don't know yet, but I will have to repot them. But I think I will just let them in this container for the moment, even when it's going outdoor here. They seem to enjoy it quite nicely, so let's see how they do in summer. If they get really tall, then yeah, I will have to do it. But yeah, I think that's about it. I talked a bit about everything, yeah. So that was a little update. I will leave you with some images of these beautiful plants. Can't wait to go for all of them to go outdoor. I think it will be in a month, or I think when the minimum are not lower than 10 degrees, or maybe 15, I don't know. Most of them will go. So I know some of them are more sensitive to it. Some of them can handle a bit more the cold, so I will see. It's not cold anyway, but yeah, that's it. And see you in another video. I hope I'm not sick that time.